Looking like a beautiful sunny day out there. I sort of slept on the side of a road last night, just in the suburbs. It was pretty quiet. I'm heading down to, I think, Lake Macquarie Airport, or I think that's what's called. And today I start the first day of my paragliding course, and with an aim of getting a paragliding license, which is going to take about a week's worth of theory, training, practice, flights, all sorts of things, and hopefully the weather plays the game, because it is a very weather dependent sport. You need to have the right amount of wind, not too much, not too little, but just about right. And hopefully as the week progresses, we'll get out there and actually get up into the air, which will be awesome. So the training doesn't start till 9 o'clock, so I've just moved from the side of the road down to the Pelican boat ramp overlooking Lake Macquarie. It is looking beautiful this morning. Oh my goodness, what a day. The reason why I didn't stay at this boat ramp last night is because there are no camping signs. But hey, there's plenty of other places to stay. The old boat ramp. The water's quite clear this morning. That's nice. This looks like an appropriate spot to start. Right, I just had lunch now, and it's time to move to a different location to do some more practice. So basically what we've been doing, did a bit of theory this morning, and then went down to a park in Swansea and basically got a wing out and played around in the park there, just getting the feel for how it moves and all that sort of business. So and there's going to be a bit more of that this afternoon. I'll tell you what, it's heavy work, at least for a beginner anyway, when you don't know what you're doing, just flapping your arms about all over the place trying to control this thing. So finished for the day. I guess part of the course is doing a tandem flight where he'll take me up on one wing, the two of us hang off the one flying machine, and to do that we need a fair bit of wind, but yeah, there isn't any wind today. So other than just doing some ground handling practice, which was what I was doing in the park, yeah, not much else we can do today. So hopefully the weather is a little bit more favourable, you know, next few days later in the week, but we'll see how we go. So this is the Bombala Street launching site in the town of Dudley. This is where we were looking at doing a tandem flight from, but yeah, no wind. Even now it's pretty much dead calm. But basically this is all the space you've got. It's not a lot of space. So obviously I've got a lot more practice to go on getting the wing up in the air and you know, getting it to a point where I can run and jump off a cliff face, because you know, if you look at the size of this little grass, this fake grassed area here, compared to how far I was running all over that park I was just in. And basically what I'm going to have to do is get the wing up in the air and run down this hill and jump off the cliff. But yeah, the idea is that you jump off here and then fly along the cliff face here, where the wing sort of blows up the cliff, and that's how you keep up in the air. You just sort of float along the wing. I guess the good part about this site is that if you stuff it up, you can actually fall a long way, which is good. Might not sound good, but it means that you've got nothing to crash into real quickly, so you can actually pick up a little bit of speed and hopefully get yourself floating somewhat, and then you know, you can land down in this area here if you desperately need to. So anyway, I think it's a few days away before I'm ready to go jumping off this cliff, but so this is just a little bit further around from the launch site, which is just up there. And that's Dudley Beach, where I've spent quite a few afternoons sitting down there in the car park, sort of over in the middle of the beach. Anyway, just thought I'd stop and have a quick look since I was here. So I've just shot back down to town. I had to pick up a few bits and pieces from the supermarket, such as milk and bananas. Otherwise no breakfast tomorrow, so yeah, anyway. I'm microwaving dinners tonight. I'm stuffed. It was actually hard work, just manhandling that big bloody kite around all day, so but it was good. I made reasonable progress, I think. What I probably didn't get on video, no, I didn't get it on video, was I actually got it up in the air properly and managed to run with it as if I was taking off. Of course, I couldn't take off because I was just in a football field, but well, it was good. That was really nice to get that far at least. So anyway, tomorrow's another day. Last light now out in the water. It's actually really quite nice at this time. It has been a beautiful day. Very pleasant temperature, not overly sunny, a little bit of cloud. I did get sunburnt today. Tomorrow is going to be lather up on sunblock before I go out practicing the paragliding. So anyway, I'm going to sneak off into the back streets somewhere and go to sleep, and I will catch up with you all tomorrow. Woke up about 3:45 this morning, which is typical. Couldn't get back to sleep though. I did go to bed a little bit early last night, so I've had like 6.5 hours sleep. That's probably heaps. Just throwing some clothes on. I grabbed some breakfast. I can't shower here because I'm on a hard car park. So I think what I'll do is just have breakfast and then move somewhere else, have a shower. I don't have to start back on the paragliding course till about 9 AM, so I've got a few hours to go. Just came down to Dudley Beach again just for a quick look, maybe a short walk, and then have a shower and whatever else. It's busy. What a beautiful morning. Unfortunately it's supposed to rain this afternoon, but damn, it's nice now. And that up there is the cliff we're supposed to jump off if the wind plays the game, but I don't think it's going to today. We always tell our popular beaches by the number of footprints on the sand. Look at this place. The sand's pretty cold. I'm guessing that's because the water's really, really cold. A few surfers out there. Not as wild as it was the other day, but still pretty heavy. Yeah, not warm enough for me to swim in. Yeah, a bit far out from the headland to get a really good view of it, but it looks really nice in this morning light. It's supposed to be a lagoon over here, allegedly, on the map anyway. It doesn't look like it's got any water. Oh yeah, there we go. It's actually quite clear water. Nice. So unfortunately, weather is not cooperating. Surprise, surprise. It never does for me, I don't know. Basically the wind's up way too high for mucking about with paragliders. So we spent the whole morning and a whole 4-hour session up until, 3 hours, 9 till 12, just doing the theory part of the work. My instructor Tony, he's going to do a tandem hang glider flight for someone, so he said he's coming out to Merewether, which happens to be where I am right now, because I said I will come and watch. So I'm going to grab some food real quickly, and then hopefully he'll rock up, and then we'll go out and have a look at the hang glider at least. Well, it looks like it's an all-out fail. My instructor got out to another site a little bit further up the coast, on the other side of Merewether, and said it's blowing a gale. Way too strong. So even the hang gliders can't go up. I'm going to walk down and have a quick look. Sorry about the wind noise. I didn't put my windsock on the GoPro. I should have known, given it's so windy. Nothing here but a turkey. Quite funny, last time I came down here, there's just tons of people just picnicking all over this launch site. It would have been a shocker if somebody actually came down and wanted to fly from here. So I kind of missed my opportunity to do anything else this afternoon. Once we worked out that we couldn't do any more paragliding, I thought I might go for a bike ride, but I was feeling tired, so I thought I'd have a lie down. Ended up sleeping for like an hour. And then when I woke up, there was a few spots of rain coming through. There wasn't a lot of rain forecast, so I ended up deciding to do my laundry, which was something I put off yesterday and should have been doing. And then just heading down to York Drive. I might sit there for a few hours this evening and just have my dinner and stuff, and after that I'll wander off and find somewhere to sleep, and that's going to be pretty much the evening. So I'll catch up with you in the morning. Hopefully we have a better flying day tomorrow. Well, it's not looking like the most promising day today. It's fairly good this morning. Maybe, maybe if we're real lucky, we might get out on a tandem flight today. But yeah, by the afternoon, the wind's supposed to really blow up. There's actually gale warnings. I really should have been looking for a sport that is not weather dependent. I'll try and grab some footage as the day goes on. I know this is probably not looking very good. I can't just video everything because a lot of it's just sitting there going through theory of how things work, so it's a little bit on the boring side for watching, to watch me doing things. But I will give you a couple of updates through the day and certainly show you any video clips that I'm able to get. Got a backpack. Probably not going to end up flying today because the wind's a bit flaky. So anyway, we'll see how that develops, but going to at least get the wing out and do some more practice playing on the ground. This thing's actually pretty heavy and very awkward to walk with, so anyway, I can imagine I know there's quite a few places where I've got quite a walk out after landing, so I wonder if they have a better backpack than this. Yep, great spot for a wedding, right in the middle of a launch site. Ah dear, what do you do? I got some hands-on time practicing ground handling today, which was a bit of a bonus, but the wind was just all over the place. It was coming from the south and suddenly it'd switch and be coming from the west. And it was gusting up and down. It was rather difficult. It'd be nice if I had nice constant wind, particularly when I've got no idea what I'm doing. Tony took over the reins for a bit, had a bit of a go just to make sure that I wasn't trying to deal with a faulty wing. That's what I should be doing. It was consistent wind for a couple of minutes and he managed to get the wing up and do what it's actually supposed to do, but shortly after this we just packed up and went and had a look at a few of the other sites around Newcastle. Probably about half an hour later the wind became a bit more consistent from the south, so we were on for a tandem flight. Now I just stay next to you, don't...
Yeah, just we're going to be kind of squished together.
Yeah, yep.
Our feet are going to be kind of tangled together. Walk uphill.
Good.
Now, hitting the brakes a little bit.
Yep.
Now I'm off the brake.
Right, yep.
So I just braked it to keep it from overshooting us.
Right, yep.
Now we're going to tiptoe uphill a little bit.
Okay.
Try to get every little bit of altitude that we can.
Yep.
Now we're going to run straight at those three ships ahead of us.
Okay,
ready?
yep.
Okay, lean forward.
Yep.
And run.
Go! Oh, didn't run far.
You might have to run again. So.
Yep.
All right, now hands up, I'm going to go faster.
Yep.
We're penetrating. So I was going slow to take advantage of that lift.
Sure.
Close to the hill.
Yep.
Now that we're out of that lift, I'm just going to go fast.
Yep.
So still flying hands up fast until I get into this lift band over here.
Right.
And now I'm going to start to slow down a little bit. And just
Hey, there she goes. Bloody hell. Hey.
Yes, there we go.
Wow, that pulls up.
So now weight shift away from the heel.
Right.
That just helps us turn away quickly if we need to.
Okay.
Like that.
Yep.
We weight shifted away, but there's a little wall that kind of took us towards the heel quickly.
Yep.
We're safely away from the heel and we're in lift.
Yep.
I can do a slow turn to the right.
Right.
Just pulling the right hand down to about my ribs.
Yep.
And then back to my shoulders. Now I'm bringing the hands up to about my eyes.
Uh-huh.
So that's fast active.
Right.
And at fast active, we're pretty much got 0 ground speed.
Yeah. So now it was my turn to have a go at the controls. So we basically handed over the 2 brake handles to me, and I got to fly the glider for probably, 6-7 minutes, until I started to feel really, really sick and had to hand it back to Tony. You can probably see by the look in my very green eyes that I'm not feeling too good at this particular point. By the time we got to here, I was really feeling like I was about to make a bit of a mess everywhere. Fortunately, I didn't. Well, it's now pushing 6 o'clock. I think I only stopped feeling sick at about 5:30, so it probably took me about a good 2.5 hours to to straighten myself out. Oh man, rugged. Yeah, I get seasick. And look, air sickness, I used to many years ago, but I used to fly so much that I just sort of grew out of it. And Tony said to me, look, it's not uncommon for your first flight, and particularly when you're doing tandem, because you're not in control, so you've got a bit of a disconnect between what's going on and what you're feeling. So maybe, hopefully, oh crikey, hopefully it comes good. Anyway, look, I'm not going to give up just yet. I will stick out the remainder of the course and see how I go when I start getting up in the air by myself. But look, flying, it was great. It was awesome to be able to take the controls and just give it a bit of a swing around in the air and just get a feel for how things work and move. And look, it felt a lot more natural to me. The ground handling stuff that I'm really struggling with, and maybe it's the low wind, maybe it's the flaky wind I've had, because it hasn't been the best conditions for me. But you're kind of reversed because you're facing the wing and your arms are crossed, you're steering in opposite directions. And Tony keeps going left hand, and I'm pulling down my right hand. It's like, oh shit, wrong side. So, anyway, the few times that I managed, a couple of times I did turn around the correct direction, and all of a sudden it became really natural. And when I was up there in the air, it felt good. It felt quite natural, steering which way to go. There was no confusion or anything, which is always a good thing, because I'd hate to get up in the air and still be completely confused, because that could be kind of bad. Anyway, look, I'm just gonna have dinner now, and then crash for the night. I'm back at it tomorrow, so look, I'll upload this video tonight. Hopefully it'll make it for the early release, but yeah, look, good fun. I've got 4 more days left, so wish me luck. I'll see you in a few more days. Thanks for watching.